And here we go. I was going to say the show is on the show. It's not a show. It's, hey everybody, welcome to the new video on Channel Donstar. I'm your host, old Roger D. And we're going to finish up the pickups that I got. I was doing a pickups video, a couple pickup videos weeks and weeks ago before I went to the hospital. Kind of got sidetracked because I had one more chunk to do, part 4 I guess, and when I got back from the hospital my computer started acting really crappy, and which it still is, and I had the hospital issues, and I wanted to make videos that I could edit, but I can't. And so I started doing these live streams, which is great. Those that visit during those live streams, thanks. And those that don't, and you're watching this, join in whenever. Click the little bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll know when I'm on live. I might be on live Sunday, next Sunday. Who knows? I don't know. If my computer's running. Because I just got the, well, I'm not going to hold it up, but I just got the new Windows install disk, which I had to do because my Windows would not, I couldn't go online anywhere and re-download the program, even though I had the serial numbers and product ID. So I had to order it, and I finally got it, and I tried doing a fix, and it crashed. So the fix doesn't work, so that means I do have to reinstall Windows altogether, and then reinstall every single program I have that I used one by one, which is going to be extremely time ensuing. So I plan on doing that. Why am I saying this? Just to keep you updated. I plan on doing that Saturday, because after this I want to go play a little GTA or Dead Island or something, and I want to have access to my computer at least for the next couple days. This is Thursday, by the way. So Saturday I'll be reinstalling, and hopefully we'll be back by Sunday. Got a tickle here, and I'm not even eating popcorn kernels. So I have not much. I just have a few videos or a few movies that I picked up, and I wanted to catch up. What did the tomato say when he said to catch up? You know that movie? Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to show you real quick and what I thought of them or whatever. But yeah, so I don't think I talked about this one in the last video, pickup video. I might have, but I didn't. When I was young, my brother and I used to go to see a lot of movies. I talked about Dracula Has Risen from the Grave, the Hammer films, a lot of stuff like that. A lot of the real cheesy gore stuff like Corpse Grinders and some of the Herschel Gordon Lewis movies and stuff. And every once in a while we'd see a Planet of the Apes, or we'd see a Monty Python and the Holy Grail, or a Flesh Gordon. And one of those movies that he wanted to see, because he was a war guy, was this movie with Lee Marvin and Toshiro Mifune, or Mifune. And it's called Hell in the Pacific. And I fell in love with the film. I thought it was great. Got an American, a Japanese guy who crash lands on this deserted island during the war, and it's basically battle of wits between the two of them while the war is going on. It's kind of like a tiny little war on a deserted island on Gilligan's Isle, and it's a great film. It's a great film. And is it Twilight Time? Kino Lorber released this, and I believe they released it through. No, it isn't a time. It isn't a Twilight Time. I thought it was. No, this is a Kino Lorber film directed by John Borman, and yeah, if you've never seen Hell in the Pacific, here's the back. It's a pretty damn great little drama film, you know, and it comes with that and a nice little booklet, Actually, it's a bootleg, a bootleg of all the Kino Lorber releases. It has nothing to do with the movie. But it does have a reversible, see, there's the cover, and then it has a reversible thingamajiggy that you could choose. But I chose the original poster. So yeah, Hell in the Pacific. Great flick. I rewatched it again. It still holds up, at least to me. I'm an old fart. This movie was a definite buy. Whether it was going to be good or bad, it was going to be a definite buy because I love the first movie so much. I never thought they were ever going to do a second part, and I'm kind of glad they did. And talking about Trainspotting 2, Ewan McGregor and the rest. Robert Carlyle, that's who I was trying to think of his name, Johnny Lee Miller. It's a great, I enjoyed the sequel. I thought if they were ever going to do a sequel, this is perfect because it had the same themes, it had the same pacing, the same wild music for different scenes, the editing, and has had some great little flashbacks to keep you up with if you didn't see the first one. And if you don't know the story of the first movie, what essentially happens at the end is what causes this one to happen. And it's great. It's great to see these guys again, how old they are now with old Puck. It comes with the slipcover. I got it with the slipcover. Let me take that out. And it's a not-so-cheapo eco case. And there's the disc art. If you have not seen Trainspotting, the original, see it. It's a great, most people call it a drug movie. I just call it a funny dramedy, I guess you would call it, with some kick-ass music and a lot of great acting and a great story. Danny Boyle, you can't go wrong with Danny Boyle's movies. I jumped on this as soon as it came down in price because, and it's very rare that it came down in price because I passed on the very first one, the Volume 1, and I picked up Volume 2 because it had a lot of really great movies, and I paid full price for that one. And this one I was like, I always watched the prices, and I was like, oh, that's a very reasonable price for a reasonable price for the Vincent Price Collection Volume 3. Funny, isn't it? So this one has 5 movies. Master of the World. Master of the World is one of Charles Bronson. Really kind of cool anti-war war movie where Price has this giant dirigible blimp and he wants to destroy battleships because he's opposing war, but yet he is doing war and destruction. Tower of London, which is an old classic. I believe Karloff might be in that one. I'm not too sure. I don't have my glasses. Diary of a Madman, which I've never seen. An Evening with Edgar Allan Poe, I think, is a special. And the Cry of the Banshee, which is another really good one that I like, that I saw when I was a kid. Just like the other sets, it comes with a nice little booklet full of stills and stuff. And the discs are pretty much... Come on, stop sticking. Oh, my finger's in the way. You know, like that. And... yeah, I love the Price Man. The Price Man. The Price Man. Oh, gosh. But I missed out on the first volume, and I really wish I had it. It's like in the hundreds now if you want to try to order it. You can't get it anywhere for a reasonable price. And this has always been a favorite. I finally can get rid of the snapper case. although I want to really look at all the extras on that snapper case to make sure they're all on here, I have no doubt they're not. This is a Scream Factory. A month or two ago, Scream Factory had their little sale, and I only had enough money to buy one movie. And this was one that I've been just waiting to buy, and I just never really had the time. And it's my favorite, one of my favorite Halloween movies. I seem to watch it every single year, and that's Tales from the Crypt's Demon Knight. I just freaking adore this movie. I love it. I love the goofiness of it. I love the goriness of it. I love the creatures. Billy Zane is just nuts. Of course, you got William Sadler. There's the back. There's this. I'm sure there's like 30 or 40 videos on this unboxing. And it comes with the slipcase. I was very happy to get that, even after this has been out for I think a year or so, and I got it through the sale, and I got the slipcase. So, I love this frickin' movie. But it comes with, just like all screen grates, or screen grates, right? What am I saying? Shout Factory, Scream Factory, Shout. I have no idea. It's Scream Shout. That's what I used to say in my defending my collection videos. It's a Scream Shout release. And so I'm glad I finally have it. And I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to wait until Halloweenish and then watch it, which is a couple months away, scarily. And I need to, like I said, compare the actual DVD extras with this, and then I can chuck the DVD one. This one I've been I've been following, and I heard some really good stuff about it. And then after it came out, I heard some fantastic stuff about the 3D, and I was like, well, yeah, I'm definitely going to get it. It was always on my to buy eventually list, and I got it and I watched it, and it's true to what the reviews say. The 3D is pretty phenomenal and great, and I enjoyed the story. I really liked the story, which was something I didn't think I was going to like, considering seeing the trailer in that. I'm talking about Kong Skull Island. And this is just a basic 3D Armor Ray Blu-ray case. I didn't get no steelbook. I didn't rush out and get it like most people do. Plus, I didn't have the money at the time. I didn't get no slipcover or anything, but I did get it. Comes with the 3D. Comes with the Blu-ray. And at least I'm happy. At least I have it. I'm not that big on getting it in a steelbook or getting the slipcover. Although I just pre-ordered. What did I just pre-order? And I got it from Best Buy, which has been very good for me. A lot of people have problems with Best Buy's shipping. What's the big movie coming out? And it comes in. Guardians of the Galaxy 3D. Don't push. I wish it was without Groot. I wish it was just the machine, just like they did the steelbook to the first Guardians, which was the recorder. The Walkman. I wish it was just the machine with the button and the tape, and not Groot going. Mm-hmm. Although I recently watched it. I didn't go to the theater to see it, but I saw it recently, and I loved the movie. The movie was fantastic. So I went out there and I looked, is there a steelbook available? And only at Best Buy. The only place you can get the 3D version, mind you, other than importing it, is only at Best Buy. And you can only get it in the 4K 3D Blu-ray steelbook. So I pre-ordered it, and it's on the way. Well, when it comes out. I haven't done that in a long time. I wasn't going to buy this. I picked up all the others on Blu-ray, and because I had them all on DVD. And I was really kind of upset the way they packaged them, but then stepping back, I'm like, well, if some people only like one monster and not the other, at least they have every movie that contains that one monster. And the problem with that is there's a set of these movies that have come out, I'll just say the Universal Horror Legacy Collections, and each one of the sets contains like the same movie. So, Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein is on this disc, the Frankenstein disc, the Wolfman disc, and I wasn't going to buy this because I had all the movies already. I have the big Universal set that came out on Blu-ray, and I have all the House of Dracula, House of Frankenstein and stuff, and the Spanish Dracula that came out on the big Universal set. And the only ones that are out here are Son of Dracula and Dracula's Daughter. And it was like, well, do I really need those? Do I really need to pay the same movies over and over again just for 2 movies? And I said, yeah. Just because I said, yeah, it was on sale. I got it for under $20. So, got the old Dregacy Lacula collection, which is pretty much like all the others. I'm happy I got the Mummy one too, because the Mummy's not on any of these. The Mummy is like on its own thing. Same with, the Werewolf. The Wolfman has House of Dracula, House of Frankenstein. Anyway, these two are 2 more to my Jackie Chan edition, thanks to the Hong Kong Preservation Society. I call the Hong Kong Preservation. Hong Kong Rescue, which is a very, 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 very small company, I'll just say, that goes into all the old Jackie Chan films, finds whatever. I talked about this when I talked about Hard Boiled and Project X. They go through frame by frame, clean up all the little scratches and stuff, add all the audio tracks of whatever was available, a Laserdisc, a tape, a VHS, the American dubbing, all that. They add all the tracks, different versions of the movie, the uncut version, the Laserdisc version, which is different than the DVD version. And they're pretty phenomenal. They're fantastic, and I have not been disappointed with any of them yet. And right now they're working on Chan's Wheels on Meals, and or is it Meals on Wheels? And as soon as that comes out, I'm going to order that. But the last 2 that I did pick up from them was the very original Police Story with Jackie Chan. This is the one with the famous fight in the mall at the very end, and the Shantytown hill at the very beginning with the cars busting through it. As you can see, there's a nice discard on there. There's all the chapters, and they're loaded. Why does this go off? Come on now. It's weird. Why did that go off? And then a nice little still on the inside. Oh, the computer actually went off. Put that back on. I wanted that on. See, I'm here, the computer's on, and it just shut itself off. It said, screw you, I'm turning you off. But at least it saved me. So, it saved me on the menu screen. Anyway, here's the back. All kind of cool artwork. Hong Kong Rescue. They're on Facebook. They have a website, and they're very reasonably priced. The guy is from the U.S., and these are all region discs from what I understand. They are Blu-rays. They are not, black discs as I heard they are. I got that one, and I got Police Story 3 Super Cop, which is loaded with a whole separate disc of special features. It's a 2-disc set, as you can see here. Turn that around a little bit, and it's fun. This is the one of the, well, not the newest Police Story, but it's the one with Maggie Chen and Michelle Yeoh, who is amazing. She's a female Jackie Chan. The stunts, she does all her own stunts, and back then. Now that when they do American stuff, everything's on wires. I mean, there's some cables and things in this, but majority, 95% of everything you see them do, the fighting and everything, is them doing it. No stuntmen, no nothing like that. Look for Hong Kong Rescue. I believe they have 6 movies already available that you can buy. And if you're a little iffy, get one. Check out the quality, and if you like them, get them all. Please support this tiny little company so they can continue and make more. The last thing I got, which was just this Tuesday came out, was released. Yes, I believe this was released Tuesday. Thank you, Arrow. Arrow, I had this already on a regular Blu-ray, and I've had this on DVD, and I had this on Laserdisc, and I had this on VHS. I had this movie like forever, so many times, and I think this will be the definitive version that I'll never buy it again, not even if it comes in 4K. This is fine. That the print that I watched looks frickin' amazing. Classic horror film, classic horror comedy, I guess you call it. The Reanimator set, the limited edition Arrow Reanimator set. Upside down, dummy. There you go, and you got some specs there, and you got the back, which is loaded with all the special features. You get 2 versions of the movie here. You get the regular unrated version, and then you get the integral version. I think it's pronounced integral version, where they added bits and pieces of the deleted scenes that were in the extras of the regular unrated version into the movie, but they kept all the gore and everything else. So it's the most complete version of the movie you'll ever see, and boy does it look great. I've never seen this movie look better. And great artwork, great box set. Let me open this up here so you can see it. Comes with a wonderful book of the original Reanimator comic book, or books, that came out in the 80s, 90s, I think. Every single one of them are in here. And then here, check out this set. You open it up like that. And, well, I'm opening the wrong side. There, open it like that. There are your 2 discs. Also comes with a little booklet, like Arrow usually does, a little booklet on Reanimator. And it comes with 1, 2, 4 little like postcards, movie postcards, which is kind of cool. I don't know if they're all the same as all the sets, or does different sets get different postcards. I'm not sure. I never really looked at any unboxing videos on YouTube, but very happy with this set, and it's a very perfect companion piece. Let me put this all in here. To Arrow's Bride of Reanimator, which came out maybe last year, which is pretty much the same. Beautiful, comes with a booklet, and did I ever show this? I must have showed this. Comes with a huge book, the comic, and then it comes with the open it, and then open it again. This is a 3-disc set with a booklet, of course, and some other stuff. I don't know. But Arrow, man, I'm so glad they released these. Now I have the 2. Those are the only 2 that I really appreciate and want. I did look online at people and on Bluray.com, and a lot of people said that their box was like crushed and they had a crease. This was mint condition when I got it, and I did get it from Amazon. So I don't know. Sadly, they had some bad luck with that. But there you have it. That's everything that I picked up. And I'm all caught up. That's it. Like I said, the only thing I'm waiting for is Electric Dreams. I ordered the import from the UK, which is a favorite 80s movie of mine that I love. I absolutely love. Virginia Madsen. A boy, a girl, and a computer that gets a life of his own. Really cool little movie from the 80s. I'm sure it's very dated, but at the time it was visually shot in such a beautifully way, it was jaw-dropping. Now it's probably, because people copy everything, it probably just is basic, but holds a place in my heart, and I can't wait to get that. And that's a steelbook. They only released it as a steelbook, so I'm happy about that. So there you have it. Everything's all caught up. I have really no desire. Well, I have a lot of desire to buy more stuff, but nothing else is in the works on getting anything other than that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which will come out whatever the release date is. And that'll be 3D. And that's really it. So, hey, this is it. Oh, Roger D. from Channel Donstar. Thanks for watching my last pickup video. And stay tuned to my channel for maybe another live stream, interview, talk around, stream, talk around. And if I get my computer working, I'm going to reinstall my editing program, and we'll be back to those nice little edited videos. But until then, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. All right, bye. See how stupid I got to turn the camera off. Bye.